Welcome to KA Trade Institute. For this video, I'm just going to show you how you can analyze. You can do your analysis on big 75. How you can determine big 75 recently, because don't take you place a trade at the wrong time and you may going to take a very huge loss. Before that, please try to what take a minute to what subscribe our YouTube channel. Before you watch this video, try to take a minute to subscribe our YouTube channel. Try to type on what subscribe. You subscribe here, you type on subscribe, then you like, then you share with friends so that we can also we all can learn how to read the charts. And also we have a free Telegram group. You can also join if if this is your first time watching my YouTube video. We have a Telegram. You just type on here. There's the YouTube Telegram link. You can just type on it. It will lead you to our Telegram group. Then you join. Yeah, we recently having 310 members or 310 subscribers. We are doing a lot there. We are doing a lot. And then we are sharing ideas. Like we are also having a webinar, free webinars every Mondays, and we have a premium group too. You can join us there. The things you can join us on this platform. Then you also can learn something for yourself. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to show you how you can analyze the V75 recently. So on a V75, I'm going to take it a short, so you can also do it for yourself. Also read something for yourself, reading your chart. Looking at V75 recently, we can clearly see that price is what from the daily time frame. Let me go there. From the higher time frame, the thing is we always want to focus on what directional bias or the major trend. We trade with what market trend. We can clearly see from here that on the daily time frame, the price is what in the uptrend. Like we have a high and then impulse collection, and then impulse a corrective, and what impulse. We have impulse here, right? So recently we are expecting price to start pushing to the upside, right? Yeah. So the psychology behind this one is that if you are trading, if you want to take an entry on this V75 recently, we can clearly see that where recently price is what at a very strong support, because before we can look for selling opportunity, we want to see a breakout from where, from this key level, retest, then continuously to the downside, right? This is what we are expecting price to give us before what we go into sell instant, like we go into full selling opportunities for V75, because these are hot our recent swing low. Though we having a swing low here, and we always saying that whenever price is moving to the upside like this, the retracement give us what a channel, right? The impulse give us what the corrective give us what a channel or consolidation zone before what the impulse a channel, then before the impulse a channel before the impulse. Yeah. So you have to also know there are some retracement can be what some retracement can be what can be market reversal, right? Can trend reversal. Yeah. So this retracement can be a trend reversal. Why? Because you see that we having a double top here, meaning this swing low here, and we have blocking out, we have a retest and continuation to the downside. Yeah. So this phase can be what a reversal, or because we having what a downtrend here. Can you see that there's a downtrend in here? This phase, this only this formation here giving us what a downtrend, right? So That's the reason why we said it can be what a reversal. But since it's not sure, it's not fully giving us what a trend, um we consider it what a retracement. So it's going to depend on how price will what pray how price is going to pray this key level. But for now, if we're looking for opportunities, I would advise you to looking for what buying opportunities. Let's go to 4 hours time frame and let me show you something. Looking at my setup right now, you can see clearly that I have do some a setup here. Yeah. So just take a look of what Vincent what 4 hours time frame. We can clearly see that. Look at here. There's a lot of what buying opportunities sitting here, right? We have buying opportunities sitting here, right? We have buying opportunity because price hit here and it's what it's moved to the upside strongly. Can you see that? Because of this phase, meaning that there's what a strong buying opportunity sitting around this zone. You get it? But before you can go for buying opportunities, before you can buy, yeah, you can't start placing a trade buying from here. You can't start buying from here. Why? Because price can just break out from this key level, retest, and then continue to the downside. Because this phase, even though we said that always when price is retracing, it gives us what a channel. And we also know that some retracement can be what reversal. So this phase what can be a reversal. It can be what a reversal. That's why we need to take patience. Because if price able to what break out from this key level, meaning it's going to continue to the downside. Because we all know that from the daily time frame, recently this sitting by those buying sitting here, if they fail to control the market, they fail to push the market high, meaning they are going to serve us what? They are going to push the price. The sellers are going to use this phase to push the market below. Do you get it? Yeah. So before you can go in, you were expecting price to break this key level retest before continuing to the downside, right? Good. And I'm saying I would advise you to looking for buying opportunity. Why? Because there's a lot of buying sitting here, right? There's a lot of what buying people sitting around this zone. So price will come back and hit here and continue to the upside. So the exact place you can be what safe to what buying is that if price able to break out from this key level, because here definitely we are going to get something like a ranging market going up, down around this zone, because there's what if you look at here yeah, look at this zone. There's what a lot of selling opportunity selling opportunities around this zone. Price breakout and continuation to the downside. Yeah. So before we can go into for buying, then we expecting price to break out this key level, right? We expecting price to break out this key level, then we start buying from here, right? But if you place a trade, if you buy from here, meaning you are not 100% safe, because if you buy here, it just and if price break out this key level, it's just an what evidence, right? If you are KA trade student, you know that this one is just an what evidence. Because if price break out here, remember we said before a trend change, if you're a KA trade student, we always saying that before a trend can change, we are expecting price what like either the most swing. If we're having a downtrend, we expecting price to break the most recent what swing high, right? Before we consider the price is now in the uptrend. And if it is in the uptrend, we are expecting price to break the most recent swing low before we consider the price is what change from uptrend to what downtrend. So looking at here, if price break out from this key level here and give us a test here, if you start buying here, you are not safe. The reason why I'm saying that if you start buying, because this is the most recent high, right? Because there's a lot of buying opportunity, selling opportunity also sitting around here. You see price hits here and continuation to the downside. So price might go back and collect liquidity around here, because there's a liquidity here. Let me zoom out so that you can see it clearly. There's a liquidity or the selling opportunity. Sellers are what also sitting around around that zone. Look at here. We can clearly see that price fighted a lot because there's a liquidity here. You see how, let me try to show it well. Okay, let me read this one. Yeah, look at here. We can see that, we can clearly see that there's a lot of selling opportunities. There's a lot of sellers sitting around the zone because this area was serving as what, a resistance. You see, it was serving as a resistance, a very strong resistance around that zone. And after the breakout, it served as what, support level. Can you see that? Look at here. It served as what, a support zone. It serves as what, a support zone around this level. So many, right after the breakout, what do you get? We see the price pushing to the downside. So many price can just go back and collect some liquidity from that zone and continue to the downside. So before you can be the exact area that you can buy and be safe is what, buying from here. I'm not saying if you buy here, you are wrong. Though you are doing the right thing, but it's not 100% safe. You get, but if you buy here, place a buy here, you are 100% safe because the trend will start developing from here. Because we say that we're having a tunnel here. Can you see there's a there's the trend? So if price break out from here, we're now breaking up from the trend, and there's what, liquidity zone or the support resistance zone here, it break out to become what, support level. So definitely price will come back to this key level and then continuation to the upside, right? So on big 75, I would advise you to what, exercise patience. If you want to go with the strong move or the rare move of big 75, I would advise you to what, exercise patience. You're not looking for, just try to ignore the low setup, because something like the one you are looking from 13 minutes time frame, I saw you guys drawing the trend line like this. That's why I try to see if there's a tangible trend between that area here. Let me resume this so that I saw you guys doing some analysis around this area. You're expecting something. Most of you were saying, oh, price is recently on the trend line, and we are looking for selling opportunities. You know, it's good for you to doing that. Yeah, it's good. I'm not saying you are doing the wrong thing. You are doing the right thing, but you must always look left. Right? If you are analyze the chart, try to always look at the your left before what, making decision for yourself. You have this thing here. It's good. Yeah, you have this one. I saw one of you. Yeah, you drew. I think. Yeah, you started a thing from here. Yeah, started from here. Right. This is the trend. This is your trend. Yeah. And it said price. As soon as price reach here, some of you were looking to sell, right? Some of you were looking to sell. Knowing that the thing is, all this area is just between here and here. You can clearly see that price is trading between this zone and this zone. So what do? We have learned something that if price trading between this area, trading here, we try to what, just capitalize only to. Don't make your chart dirty to get confused. To capitalize this, to exercise patience, because the rare money is sitting here and here, right? The rare money is sitting where? It's sitting here and here. So if you able to what, exercise patience, the rare money will come. If the price breakout, we are not going for sell. But what we do, we wait for retest around here and continuation to the upside. So the rare money is what, sitting around here, and also rare money also sitting here. If price break out from here, we expect to get the continuation to the downside. So try to what, exercise patience, because all this you can clearly see that from here it's just making what, noise. So if you place a buy, if you place a sell here, let's say we have what, although there's what, something here, you can still trade, but it needs one much careful. You get it? You will sweat a lot and you will be stressful. You will be what, stressful, because price what, will play like it will play game with on you. So what you do there, let's say we have a double top here, equal price here, then you are waiting for retest around here. Yeah, price came and then it started going down, and you see you may going to target this area for your TP. Look at here, see how price behave before going to the downside. So for you to be what get the strong move, try it what exercise patience. Look at this place, see how price plays here. So if you are in, let's say if you are in for sell, definitely you may thinking that you can clearly see that here too we having what we having a double top here, right? Let me delete everything. What do we have here? We have a double top here. We have a double top here. We have equal prices here, right? And you may what expecting because I'm just following you guys on the platform. I'm just following you guys on the platform what we're doing so that I'll try to see on my text if you are doing the right thing. Then yeah, and also I will just, because sometimes you do then that may be wrong, so I will just learn. I'm also learning something from you guys. Yeah, I'm always learning something from you guys. So look, maybe you may expecting some retest around here and continuation to the downside. See how price play on you. So you are going to what sweat a lot. Do you get it? So for now, just capitalize this on and this on. Then wait for breakout of any of them, retest, continuation to the upside, or breakout to the downside, and continuation to the downside. And also, let me show you something. Let me open the meter trade, the app, so that I can show you what is actually going on the weekly time frame. And the reason why I said you should look for what buying opportunity, but not what selling opportunity. Why? Yo, delaying. Yeah, good. Why? My chart is not loading. 375. Time. You go to. Oh. Yeah. Let me go to weekly time frame. I want to show you something. Weekly time frame. Yeah. Look at the weekly time frame. Look at what is going on there. We can clearly see that on the weekly time frame, price is what in the uptrend, right? And we got a retest around. We were expecting price to come back because it moved on impulse, right? And recently we having what we having the corrective, yeah. So we expecting price to what come back to this key level, right? We expecting price to come back to this key level on a daily time frame. We expecting price to come back to this key level, then continuation to what to the upside, right? This is what you are expecting. So on the weekly time frame, you can clearly see that even the weekly time frame price is what the very strong support level. So definitely, if we are going to get, at least if we are going to get a downtrend, a down move, before price will move to the downside, it may what push to the upside and collect some liquidity around this key level. It may push to the upside and collect some liquidity around here, then or it will going to give us what, a double on top before the down move, before what we are going to get a breakout around this area, before we are going to get what, a breakout around this area, then or we will get a breakout here because there will be a neck here, then we have what, a retest here, then what, continuation to continuation to the downside. So if you are in, if you are looking for opportunity, you can see that price came back to hit this key level and now going to the upside. So we are recently expecting, because you can also see that there is what, a liquidity here. So price respecting this these keys. You get it? Price are what, respecting these key levels. There is what, an order block around the same area. We can clearly see that there's what, order block here. Let me show you. And recently, buyers are what, sitting there. Which price? What the last kinky for what? The bearish candle. The last kinky here is what? Let's consider this one. We can clearly see that prices recently are sitting at what, the buying opportunities here, the buying people. So price is sitting, the buyers are sitting here. So probability for price to continue to the upside is high. You get it? Probability to price to move to the upside is what, is high. So definitely we are going to get an impulse before what, a corrective again, or we wait for breakout of this area retest before what we saw. Good. So for now, I would advise you to what, exercise a lot of patience, exercise patience for before what, getting involved on the what, V75. Try to get a setup like this, because if you are buying recently, we are just risking your capital. If you are selling, we are just risking your capital. Because you see price is what, just moving up, down, up, down, up, down, and it's not advisable for you to what, to trade. Yeah, thank you for watching me. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, share with friends, and what, try also to join our Telegram group for more more setups. May God bless you. Thank you. Goodbye.